Well, I used to live in India, and I am a huge admirer of all of that India has done, and especially in the last 10 years, to improve its own competitiveness and exports. But India has a lot of problems. I think, and you mentioned its strategic importance, and I think since the end of the Cold War, India has loomed larger as a strategic partner too because of China. I remember talking to a very senior foreign policy person in the Bush administration who once said to me, I don't know much about India, but I'm rooting for India. And because the reason I'm rooting for India is because I'm worried about China. And I think that the United States has, even in the last year, and it's one of the things I credit the Obama administration with doing, has improved its strategic ties with India and also tried belatedly, but in earnest, especially in the last several months, to improve ties with Japan and Korea. So I'm just talking now about the strategic issues that you mentioned. So we have this new balancing problem with the Chinese, who do not like the U.S. military presence in Japan. They don't like the U.S. military presence in Korea. They don't love our alliance, our increasing military cooperation with India. They don't love that the United States, and they don't love that India is improving its naval capacity in the waters around not just the Indian Ocean, but even more over to the east. India and China have a very fraught relationship right now. It's actually one of the most fraught and dangerous in the world because China has always been allied with Pakistan, going all the way back to the Cold War, going all the way back to Henry Kissinger. When Henry Kissinger went to China to open up U.S. relations with China, he went through Pakistan. You know, they were the host country that sneaked him into China. So the Pakistan-China alliance is very major in the thinking of India. There are radical Maoist insurgents in India and Nepal. India feels they're being backed by China. It's a very fraught relationship. But I think the United States, and I'm now getting into the more political and security issues, it is inevitably going to strengthen its partnership with India. And I think that's a good idea.